Students will present annotated diagrams of the Battle of Yarmouk, highlighting key strategies and outcomes. They'll generate sentences in 4 types: interrogative, exclamatory, declarative, and imperative. Using words with the root graph, students will construct accurate sentences. Additionally, they'll practice pronunciation and usage of spelling words, enhancing their linguistic skills. The Battle of Yarmouk lesson involves a comprehensive exploration of historical diagrams and narratives. Students will engage in a read-aloud of the Battle of Yarmouk, focusing on days 1 and 2, followed by a detailed explanation of battle diagrams. The session includes a close reading and reenactment in small groups, enhancing understanding through active participation. Today, we'll delve into the Battle of Yarmouk, focusing on day 2. We'll explore the roles of key figures like General Vahan and General Abu Ubayda, alongside the Byzantine and Muslim soldiers. Students will be divided into groups to reenact or recreate diagrams, enhancing understanding of troop movements and strategies. Understanding sentence types is crucial for effective communication. Declarative sentences make statements, ending with a period. Interrogative sentences ask questions, marked by a question mark. Imperative sentences give commands, ending with a period or exclamation point. Exclamatory sentences express strong emotion, ending with an exclamation point. These sentence types enhance clarity and expression in writing and speech. The Battle of Yarmouk was a pivotal moment in history. Students will present annotated diagrams to explore the battle's strategies and outcomes. Key vocabulary includes ploy, a maneuver to deceive an enemy, and maneuver, a planned troop movement. Understanding these terms is crucial for grasping the battle's complexity and its historical significance. The Battle of Yarmouk was a pivotal conflict between the Byzantine Empire and the Rashidun Caliphate. General Vahan led the Byzantine troops, employing strategic ploys to outwit the enemy. Despite initial success, the Byzantines were overwhelmed by the Rashidun's 3-pronged maneuvers, leading to confusion and havoc. The battle's outcome was a significant blow to Byzantine power. The Battle of Yarmouk's initial days were marked by strategic maneuvers and intense combat. General Vahan's Byzantine forces faced unexpected challenges as the Muslim army outmaneuvered them. Despite the Byzantine champions' efforts to intimidate, the Muslim soldiers' resilience led to significant victories, altering the battle's dynamics and morale. Vahan was upset because the Byzantine champions were expected to intimidate the Muslim soldiers. However, the Muslim forces overcame many Byzantine champions, undermining the intended psychological advantage. This unexpected success by the Muslims challenged the Byzantine strategy, revealing vulnerabilities in their approach to the battle. The first day of battle traditionally involved the dueling of champions. Vahan was surprised by the success of the Muslim champions, exceeding his expectations. However, he was pleased to gain insights into the Muslim line's strength and formation, which he believed would aid in strategizing for subsequent engagements. Abu Ubayda anticipated Vahan's dawn attack, a ploy to catch Muslims unprepared during prayer. On day 2, the Muslim soldiers' retreat was halted by their wives, who charged with tent poles, threw rocks, and sang songs of betrayal. Vahan's troubled dreams stemmed from his unexpected failure to defeat the Muslims. The battle diagrams illustrate troop movements: white symbols for the Muslim army, black for the Byzantine. White circles denote the Muslim mobile guard, black circles the Byzantine infantry. Diamonds represent cavalry. Solid thin arrows show the first attack, dotted arrows the second, and thick arrows indicate retreat. On day 2, the cavalry and infantry struck the Muslims' center, leading to a retreat. Divide the class into 4 groups for days 2, 3, 4, and 6. Each group reads their assigned day's text independently. Annotate the diagram by linking sentences describing actions to corresponding arrows or symbols. For example, dotted arrows show Muslim soldiers returning. Complete the activity by drawing lines from sentences to diagram elements. Students will now prepare pantomimes for their assigned battle days. Each group has roles like Narrator, General Vahan, and General Khalid. The narrator reads aloud while others pantomime troop movements and general strategies. After 10 minutes, groups for days 2, 3, and 4 will perform, explaining their diagrams. We'll then explore day 5 before day 6's presentation. General Vahan began day 5 with self-loathing, reflecting his internal struggle. This self-directed loathing indicates a deep dissatisfaction with his actions or situation. Encourage students to consider whether Vahan's feelings were optimistic or pessimistic after day 5, using a thumbs up or thumbs down to express their understanding. General Vahan felt real fear after day 5. This fear stemmed from offering a truce, which he believed would embolden the Muslims, making them confident in their potential victory. The Day 6 group will now present their insights on this pivotal moment. The Battle of Yarmouk exemplifies how strategy and determination enabled the Muslims to defeat the Byzantine Empire. Despite being from a remote region, they overcame a larger, more experienced army. Key events included the success of Muslim champions, General Abu Ubayda's preparedness, and a strategic three-pronged attack. This historic victory reshaped the region's power dynamics. Sentence 1 is a declarative sentence, a simple statement ending in a period. It doesn't have to be true, like, there are no cats in America. Sentence 2 is interrogative, a question ending with a question mark. Examples include, where was the caliph born, and will you call me later? An imperative sentence like, raise your hand if you have an extra pencil, is a command or order. It can end with a period or an exclamation point, depending on urgency. Examples include, please follow me, and put out that fire. An exclamatory sentence, such as, wow, what a helpful bunch. Comma, expresses excitement and ends with an exclamation point. Exclamatory sentences express strong emotion and always end with an exclamation point. Examples include, I hate pizza, and you can't bring a kangaroo in here. For homework, students should complete activity page 19.2, identifying sentence types. This exercise reinforces understanding of declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. Let's explore the root word graph, derived from Greek, meaning something written or drawn. Consider words like autograph, paragraph, and biography. These words share a common theme. They all involve writing. Understanding this root helps us see how language evolves, as graph now also relates to recording and transmitting information, like in phonograph and telegraph. The root graph originates from the Greek word graphos, meaning something written or drawn. Words like bibliography, cartography, and calligraphy illustrate this. As technology evolved, graph expanded to include phonograph, photograph, and telegraph, reflecting new ways of recording and transmitting information. Students should explore these connections in their activity books. Let's explore vocabulary related to the root graph, which signifies writing or drawing. Words like autobiography and biography describe life stories, while calligraphy and choreography involve artistic expression. Graphite is used in pencils, and telegraph and phonograph reflect technological advancements in communication. Understanding these terms enhances our grasp of language evolution. Choreography challenges some students in school musicals. Graphite now fills pencils instead of lead. A cartographer dedicates years to atlas creation. Newspaper articles often highlight main points in initial paragraphs. Calligraphy enhances Quran copies. Herbie's autobiography shares his life. Cecilia's report bibliography lists 8 books. Before telephones, messages traveled via telegraph. Students will practice spelling words related to Islamic empires. Let's explore the Battle of Yarmouk through key vocabulary. Collapse signifies a breakdown, while diverse highlights variety. Hyena refers to a carnivorous animal. Integrity means honesty, and illiterate describes the inability to read. Conquest involves gaining through force. A governor leads a territory. Guilty indicates wrongdoing, and humiliate means to embarrass. Let's delve into the definitions and usage of key vocabulary. Collapse means to break down, as in, the old shed collapsed. Diverse describes variety, like a school with students from various neighborhoods. Hyena is a carnivorous animal. Integrity signifies honesty, exemplified by returning a lost wallet. Illiterate refers to the inability to read or write. Encourage students to practice spelling by engaging with activity pages 19.4 and 19.5. Suggested methods include spelling words aloud, writing sentences, copying words, and arranging them alphabetically. Focus on pronouncing and spelling each word syllable by syllable to enhance retention and understanding. Understanding the meanings of spelling words enhances vocabulary skills. Collapse means to break down, while diverse refers to having different kinds. A hyena is a carnivorous animal. Integrity signifies honesty, and illiterate describes someone unable to read or write. Conquest involves gaining through force, and a governor leads a state. Guilty implies committing an offense, and humiliate means to embarrass. Craft sentences using spelling words. Conquest captures triumph. He is illiterate, states a fact. Integrity is vital, emphasizes honesty. Hyena evokes surprise. The community is diverse, highlights variety. Collapse signals urgency. Join the fray, commands action. Students should read Chapter 12, pages 125 to 131, and consult the glossary for unfamiliar terms.